Good morning. So I'm still fasting, but now I did have some water. So last night I went to sleep, but I couldn't fall asleep. I was exhausted physically from just driving so friggin' much for 2 days in a row. Oops, I don't know what I did. I locked my van. But I couldn't fall asleep. I was feeling okay. My heartbeat was a little strong, like I could really feel my heartbeat. But that happens a lot with fasting, I think, from what I've heard and what I've experienced. But it was, I think, close to 2 in the morning and I still couldn't sleep. And that's when we have to use our own judgment and realize, okay, for me this time it was, if I was at home just and the next day I could have more time to relax and rest, I could have kept going. I could have handled that lack of sleep, because I did want the benefits of the dry fast to continue. But at the same time, I still have, today I'm gonna drive all day. Tomorrow I'll have to drive all day again. So that's 4 days in a row of just pure driving, barely stopping. And then I might have another little bit left. So over 2 more days of just crazy driving, I need the sleep. I need the sleep. And I know my body that I knew that if I had water I would sleep, because that's happened in the past in other dry fasts that I've done. So that's when we have to take everything into account. Everything we know about our own bodies that someone else might not know. And honor that. Of course, my fasting ego wanted to keep going so that I could tell you that I did a 3-day dry fast or a 4-day dry fast or a 5-day dry fast. Of course, my fasting ego wanted to keep going. But I need to honor my body. I need to honor my body's journey. And at this time, during this specific fast that I'm doing, I need the sleep. I need the sleep. So it's not always easy, but sometimes we need to put the fasting ego aside and put our body first. So that's what I did. I had like at 2 in the morning, I had some water, fell asleep. Woke up this morning and I'm feeling pretty good. And I think I forgot to mention on last night's video that I was hungry yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I was hungry. Not crazy hunger, but I did feel some hunger. So that's when, same thing, we have to realize, okay, is it a hunger that I can definitely keep going with, or is it a hunger that's maybe a sign that I need to eat, or it's too much for me to handle? So for me it was fine. Today I'm tiny bit of hunger, little bit of thirst, because now that I started having water, I feel like that comes back. So I do have some thirst. I'll have some water now after the video, and I'll keep having throughout the day. But what I want to do, this is my plan, but like I always say, my plan, and then there's my body's needs. So we'll see. But I want to do water throughout the day and maybe end the water relatively early, like very early evening or late afternoon, and do another day of dry fasting after that. So I'm doing like a little hybrid water dry fasting. So we'll see how that goes. But I feel like now I've tapped pretty deep into the benefits of the dry fast by doing, so I did 54 hours of a dry fast. That then if I add 1 day of water fast, I'm still in a fasted state, still getting all those benefits, and then I add another day of dry fasting after that. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm pretty excited for that, and it's actually making the drive so much easier in the sense that I don't need to stop much at all. I do stop just to move my body, do some like squat mobility, move my spine. I have a foam roller here in my van. I do foam rolling, but there's also that aspect of like, crap, like I'm driving all freaking day, like I would love to have some snacks and whatever. But I like that challenge. I love challenging myself and my body sometimes, and this feels good right now. So that's why I always say, like, just go with your gut, go with your intuition. Like, this to me right now feels really good. I don't feel like I'm forcing it. It feels like, wow, my body needed this, my body wants this. And how amazing, how beautiful it is to be able to do that for ourselves and for our bodies. So maybe that's another tip. Maybe don't force it too much. At first, sometimes we do need to force it a little bit because we're training the fasting muscle. Many people talk about that. I've mentioned that in the past, and I want to make more videos about that. That we need to train our fasting muscle. But over time, I do believe, and I've seen it in my own life, I see it all the time, that it does get easier. It does get easier the more we do it. There's many reasons why, but it could be like, I feel like the more we detox, the easier it is to fast. But please don't go into extreme, crazy detoxes. That's not what I'm recommending. But the more we detox, the more we heal, the healthier we get, the stronger we get, the easier it is to fast. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty fascinating. So we'll see. We'll see how my plan and my body's needs go. Gotta get to driving. Have a beautiful day.